All right, getting you hurricane ready. Forecasters bracing for an abnormally active Atlantic hurricane season in 2024. Our meteorologists have talked about it a lot. Experts at Colorado State University forecasting as many as 25 named storms. And this season, of course, has already had the earliest Category 5 storm on record. But what does that mean for your safety? Here to talk about keeping yourself, your family, and animals safe before, during, and after a storm is the Chief Communications Officer at American Humane, Georgia Boyer. Thank you so much, Georgia, for being here. A lot of times we focus so much on getting ourselves ready, making sure, we have our supplies and everything ready and a plan, but sometimes we have to think about that pet, and that's a whole nother level, from medications to shelters. So where do we start?
Yes, and I think it's a perfect time to start thinking about it. You want to think ahead of the game. So talk to your family members and decide who's in charge of the pet during a natural disaster. And in case you have to evacuate, you want to plan ahead of time. So if you're in a typical evacuation zone, you want to find a pet-friendly hotel that's nearby, or perhaps find a friend or a family member that's out of the evacuation zone that can take the pet for you. So you want to have a game plan in advance.
And I think it's something sad. A lot of times after some kind of a natural disaster or a storm, you hear people say, well, I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave my animal. I didn't want to. And that's scary, because that can be dangerous for so many people.
Right. And so you do want to think ahead of time, ahead of the game before the natural disaster. If there's a boarding facility near you, do you have all your vet records up to date? Are they ready to take your animal in a time of need? So just think ahead and prepare yourself.
Okay. So what would you say would be maybe the top 3 things that we can do right now?
The top 3 things for right now is, 1, make sure your tags and microchips are up to date. So you have the most recent address and phone number. You want to have a prepared kit ready to go, probably for 7 to 10 days. This includes leashes, water bottles, water, medications, your vet information, even a picture of your pet, just in case you need it. And then lastly, a carrier. Have your carrier ready and acclimate your pet to that carrier ahead of time.
Yes, it's going to already be traumatic for everyone, including your animals. So that's a really good point. Kind of leave it out there, if you will.
Yeah.
Let them go snuggle in there.
Exactly.
Every once in a
Maybe practice a little bit,
Sure.
putting them in and getting them ready.
No, that's really good advice. We're talking about, a potential storm, but right now it's dangerous for pets too with all of this heat. What can we do to make sure that they're safe with all of this?
Yeah, that's a great point. So you have to remember that your furry friends cannot regulate their temperature like a human can. So you need to make sure you constantly have water out there for them. You want to make sure that you're not giving them excessive exercise outside in the hot heat, and you want to walk them maybe early morning or evening when there are cooler temperatures.
And the sidewalk, we always talk about, you have to watch their little paws.
Yes, I always recommend touch the sidewalk with the back of your hand. If it's too hot for you, it's too hot for the paws. Sure. And in that case, you want to maybe get them little booties, or just carry them to a patch of grass.
A grassy area, something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it's something that we have to think about, because it has just been, you're talking extreme heat. When you're seeing people online or frying an egg or cooking cookies outside, your pets don't want to go walking on the
That's
concrete.
exactly it. So also just be aware of those signs of a heat stroke with your animal, and that is heavy panting.
Sure.
Perhaps their gums are really red, or there's vomiting or diarrhea.
Yeah, good information. Thank you so much. We can't forget about they're our family too. If you want more information about what we just talked about, or you'd like to watch this interview again, go to our website, WPBF.com, to make sure that your pets are storm safe. Thank you for being with us, Georgia.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.